You're going to pick a spot and do what?
And start building the Agricraft area.
Cool.
Okay. You have fun with that.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I'm
there.
going to use this corner here, I think.
Okay.
Are we gonna put PB in the corner?
Okay, so it's got to be 7 by 7.
Okay.
So,
Are you going to need 7 by 7 of dirt?
yes.
Okay. Then I will help you build the 7 by 7 of dirt.
Okay.
And,
So I'll make this corner for this side here, and then we'll go from here 7 and 7.
So, I have a question.
The answer's no.
Oh. Then I won't ask if I can give PB a stack of diamonds.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
My question is this. Are we gonna have different sections of the mountain that we live on?
Well, typically, like
different levels.
we usually just, there's like common area, and then we'll finish it up with like, then you can have your little private areas as well. You build your little private house and can display your cool achievements and accomplishments, your hats and
all
such.
live in the mountain.
Now this is not going to be grass, but do we care? No, it's going to be all hoed, right?
Right, correct. Yeah, it's going to be all plowed, ready to go.
Yay, food. Kind of. I found a zucchini.
So we got our 7 by 7 square here.
Yep.
Now I got to get the stuff together. Do you have that 10 iron still, or no?
I think someone took some of it, but I think there's at least 7.
No.
And then there's 2. There's 10 iron, and then we've got some copper gravel. Yeah, so yes, we do have the 10 iron.
All right, if you don't mind me using that, then
No, definitely. Let's use it. Let's get this thing going. I'm getting hungry, man.
we don't have a furnace yet, so boom, there's a furnace.
Okay.
Hot topic.
Okay, so
Oh my god, PB, you killing me has basically made an instant waypoint, so I don't need to do stuff.
well, there you go.
And that way he can always remind himself, this is where PB killed me.
Yep, I found a bunch of iron.
Good.
I just found... Hang on.
Okay, so I need to find the stuff that you made.
I've got 4 iron.
2 iron, yeah.
Oh.
Do you see the 2 iron ingots?
Yes, I will
Is
use
this, does this mean I can use my iron for a chisel?
Yes.
I've got 10 more iron, yay!
Okay, so what I have to do is I take 6 of the iron ingots
Yep.
and
Oh, we're
make
going to have to cook them. Yep.
the iron bars.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the sprinkler head requires 2 of the iron bars, obviously a bucket, and then an iron ingot. And then it also requires a block of spruce wood. Well, actually, technically, you can use whichever wood you want with this stuff, but it has to be, for the pieces to connect, it all has to be the same wood.
Okay.
So if you have the wooden water tanks made out of spruce wood, then the channels, the irrigation channels, have to be spruce wood, and so do the sprinklers.
Gotcha. I'm going to go steal this apple because I'm hungry.
Okay.
I don't know how you pick it. I assume you just...
Yeah.
Just get,
Think, like,
hang on. Oh,
There we go.
think Crash Landing.
basically, on those apples, you actually have to wait till they're big and shiny before they're actually done.
Right. Well, that one was big and shiny, so...
Right. Okay, so, the... Hi. Hang on 1 second. I sprayed some bleach in the bathroom. Okay, anyway.
I'll cut that out.
Right. So, if you look in the crafting station,
Yep.
I will show you that's a sprinkler. That's
okay.
Okay.
Simple enough, looks like.
Yeah. Pretty easy.
So you basically need to have your sprinkler and your channels as a foundation to even get started.
You also need the wooden water tank.
Okay.
The tank is the biggest part.
Okay.
Also, dang, we don't have a bucket, do we?
You just made one, I thought.
Yeah, I had to use it in the sprinkler.
Oh.
Caleb, you said you had some iron?
Yeah, it's cooking up.
Cool. I'm gonna steal one piece. Because we're gonna need an infinite water source up here. Anyway, so if you come back over here,
let me spike this here with torches.
Find the exact center point.
Right. Which shouldn't be too hard in a 7x7.
Right, which is right here.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to build it over here so it's not in the way. You've got kind of a tower, like a water tank tower that you can build. I like building mine 3 high. And put some steps on the side. Now, the water tank goes up here. And these are, I can't remember what the block is called, block type, but they're
wooden water tank. So let me pull this up in NEI.
Right, so basically they're the kind of block that combines. So you can do one of these or you can do 8 of these and it'll make it as big as all those blocks combined.
Okay, so it's kind of like the tanks are in, I forget the mod now that they use it in.
Railcraft?
Railcraft. The Railcraft tanks or big reactors.
Right, or like the lava tanks that I usually build.
Right. I believe the correct term is multi-block structure.
There it is, yes. Multi-blocks, yes. Okay, so you've got that. And then what you do is you build your irrigation channel off one side of it.
Oh, I gotcha.
Until it's over the block in the center.
Right, makes sense.
And you put your sprinkler on the bottom.
So what does this do for the crops over just letting them grow naturally?
They won't, like the Agricraft potatoes and carrots and stuff, will not grow the normal way. They have to be grown this way. Otherwise, they just sit there. You can have your wet dirt. It doesn't matter. They will not grow.
Okay.
So let me see. I need to get a hoe. Actually, you know what? First, I'm gonna get a infinite water source going. So let's see.
Again. All right, now we have our infinite water source, and just in time for it to be nighttime. So basically, all you've done is hoed.
Right. So I've hoed and then so you start filling the water tank. Once the water gets to the level where it's above the channel,
right,
the sprinkler will kick on and start watering the.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So now that's going, this ground, you don't have to have a water source near it or under it or by it at all.
Okay.
As long as that tank has water in it, this ground will stay wet.
Now, if you make the tank like 2x2, is it going to be infinite water?
No.
Okay.
No, it takes a lot more water to fill it up. And an aqueous accumulator will actually keep this tank filled rather easily.
Right.
So.
It's not an aqueous accumulator.
Yes.
It's an aqueouser.
So as long as you've got this tank filled, this area here stays wet. Now, I've got some cabbages and stuff like that I can make seeds out of.
Right.
Now,
Wait, PB. What's the most important seed? I have the most important seed.
So I've got like lettuce and spinach and leeks and all sorts of fun stuff.
How do you make them? Let's go to the crafting bench, and you can show me how you make them into seeds. Or do they just come as seeds?
That won't grow like that.
We just lost our peanut.
No, because the peanut's not going to grow anyway.
Yeah,
but
basically you ruined it as soon as you put it down like that.
Yep.
Okay, so on this crafting bench, you need wood.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you make a bunch of sticks.
Okay.
Now you put the sticks in a 2x2, and it makes the crops.
Right.
So now you can take these crops over.
Okay.
Take the crops over here.
Why did that pop up?
I didn't do it.
Okay, so you put a crop in the ground like so.
Yep.
And then after that is placed, you can plant your seed.
Now, does it come like when I was? Now, how does it come? Does it come where you could plant the seed, or do you have to convert it to a seed? Because I remember.
Certain one you have to convert them to seeds, and that's you put the vegetable or the fruit or whatever it is in your crafting space, and it converts it to a seed for you.
Okay.
Now, what's really cool about this is, say I've got that planted there, this planted here.
Yep.
Now, if I wanted to, when they're fully grown, I can place this cross crop.
Yep.
Caleb, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
So you plant this cross crop here, and it'll actually crossbreed these plants into that center one.
Okay.
Now, when you do that, there's a chance that you can get either a new plant, or, and right now, see what happened there is it just it sprouted weeds.
Right.
Because those other plants weren't fully grown. But what can happen is you can either get a brand new plant off of the two plants that are grown, or you like a new, depending on what seeds you put in there, you can get an entirely new, different type of plant, like a mutated plant.
Yep.
Or you can get a plant that's one or the other of those two, but that has better stats to it. And I'm not entirely sure what the growth and gain and strength do, but it's stats that you can increase by growing plants with a lot more plants around them. So this is it, and then when they're fully matured, all you do is right click to gather, and you can and it'll replant itself, so you don't have to worry about replanting.
Oh, nice. So what happens to the mature harvested plant? Does it just float in the air, or does it have to get collected?
You have to collect it.
Right. So you still have to keep an eye on it until we come up with some sort of machine that automatically collects it.
Right.
Phoebe, we have a situation behind you.
Oh, wow.
I can fix it.
Here. That'll keep it from freezing.
Oh, wow. It iced over?
It did.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have a view of the sky, it won't ice over.
Huh. That's something we can fix eventually.
Yep.
But yeah, so like this one right here is completely full, matured.
Oh, it didn't take long either. It didn't take long hardly at all. Well, I think that's a very nice little primer on Agricraft. So I think with that we'll wrap this up, and we'll catch y'all next time.